Well, we continue to remain aligned to gold, having put in a reasonably higher degree wave 3 high in place here, and what we're seeing is a sustained corrective move to the downside now. Now that ABC move to me does look completed now at these recent lows down near 1535, and that's the ABC move right there. Quite a nice impulsive move to the downside here. As you'll notice, yet again we've got some higher volume coming in. Now we were looking at these higher volume attributes, you remember, as harbouring sellers, and that certainly did prove to be the case on the way up here. There were sellers very much active here, and we made everyone very much alert of that at the time as prices kept rising. Now that has come to fruition with these lower prices, and just this recent surge here has put a little bit of stopping volume on this move down to 1535 here. So we've got our wave A low in place here now, and what we're going to be looking for is a wave B of sorts to start heading up, likely a bit more to the upside here. So our 52-61.8% retracement area just here aligns 1727 and 1773, and that is just here. Now we're a bit short of that at the moment, so ideally what I'd be looking for here is some form of ABC move to the upside to eventually get up to this area here. Now anything could form as part of this pattern. It could become a bit more elongated or form a smaller symmetrical triangle in here, but the point is, more than likely what we are looking for and still looking for here is another surge to the downside here to eventually complete this ABC pattern. Now the 38.2% retracement, which is quite typical for wave 4s, and that's what we feel we are looking for here, is at 1465. So there's no reason why prices still can't head a little bit lower here over the coming months. So this is how we're seeing things right at the moment. Now this little move up here, even though we've got this nice stopping volume here, what has happened since is pretty much an unconvicted move to the upside. There's been nothing impulsive about this pattern that has preceded the locking in of these lows, and as you can see here, which is even more relevant to look at, the evidence at hand is that volume has been lowering since those lows have been put into place. So that doesn't bode well for another bullish move to the upside. It's not what we're looking for anyway, but if this was very strong high volume, it is something that we would certainly need to consider if it was accompanied by an impulsive move to the upside here. It's not to be though. We've still got this lowering volume and we've got choppy price action. We still think there is a very good chance it will meander a little bit higher up to those 1700, 1750 levels, but a break to the downside is still possible here in our view. So all in all, still looking at a longer term corrective move here that more than likely will need a lot more time to resolve, well into, maybe not well into, but into at least the first quarter 2012 before we might be seeing signs of buyers coming back on board.